So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So what I have here today is the 2024 Honda City RS. So finally, the Honda City gets an update or facelift rather. So I'd like to thank everyone here again at Honda Cars Green Hills, to Sir Viel and to Miss Judith. Their contact details will be in the description down below. So I just recently toured to the Honda Brio RS. Check that out on my channel, and the quick look videos at the Honda Cars Philippines launch event for both of these cars. So what you get now with this Honda City RS, so being a facelifted model now, there's a lot more to than that than being just a facelift. So you get a more aggressive and sportier look now, and the chin over here reminds me that of like the BMW T18 iSport. There's a lot of cues actually here from the BMW T Series, so I'll get more on that later on. So you get the same LED lights over here and LED repeaters. So remember, being the RS model, this has blacked out side mirrors, and two on the side profile. This red color is so dang sexy. As well, you get side skirts and new design for the wheels too. So these are much better than the pre-facelift model in my opinion only. So as well, firing this Honda City RS, well, it's still pretty much the same. So this is a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that produces 120 horsepower and 145 Newton meters of torque. And this one is mated to a CVT transmission. So update 2 with the entire City lineup, they decided to kill off the manual variant. Why would you remove such a glorious piece of work? Oh, sorry, I'm getting carried away. The entire Honda City range now gets Honda sensing throughout. So at least it kind of makes up for it not having a manual transmission now for the Honda City. So here now at the rear of this all-new Honda City RS, so yet again it has the aggressive and sporty looks, and the rear diffuser now is yet again much more aggressive than before. So I'm not sure if this is real carbon fiber or not. So as well, you have a gloss black spoiler over here, RS badging, and the biggest trump card for this Honda City RS against the competition is the boot space. So this still is class leading at 519 liters. Like my pre-facelift reviews with most of the variants, sadly you cannot fold down the rear seats compared to the previous generation. So underneath you have a space saver donut type tire, a dome light, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so we're done here with the boot. Let's check out the interior. I'll go that way. So this is the interior of the all-new Honda City RS. So in the door card, pretty much more or less the same than the pre-facelift model. You get cubby spaces, cup holders on either side. A thin water jug will just about fit. And sadly though, for this facelift model, you don't get electronic adjustments for the seats. But anyway, it's just a small nitpick. But I cannot complain. Here is the interior. Oh, there's a new RS animation here in the TFT display here, right in between the instrument cluster. Oh, I've never noticed that too in the launching of this all new City RS. So anyway, back here, so few changes here in the interior. Everything's mostly the same here, apart from this red trim over here that stretches all the way to the right side of the passenger. Steering wheel, pretty much the same too. A bit, I think, updated leather too, so it feels actually much nicer now than the pre-facelift model. So on the left side, you have your phone connectivity buttons and volume adjustments on the left side, and on the right side, you have your cruise control functions, aka your Honda sensing buttons. And then here on the left side of the dashboard, you have an air conditioning vent, T-blanks, and one functioning button for your electronic stability control. That's pretty much it. And then carried over from the pre-facelift model, you have plastic paddle shifters. So here too, you have the same 8-inch infotainment system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And then further down below, you have your air conditioning controls. And then way further down below, you have two USB ports, a 12-volt socket, and a cubby space for your phone. Well, two cubby spaces if you include the one down below. And then two cup holders, fit a thin water jug. So like my complaint with the Honda City RS hatchback 2, that if you put a taller water jug, it might get in the way of the gear shift and the air conditioning controls. So check out my full reviews of the entire Honda City lineup, including the hatchback, which I think it's still available or not. Anyway, so here around in the gear shift, it's gloss black yet again. You have your eco button, so that's one of your driving modes. And then further behind, you have a manual handbrake. And then that weird thing again with the cubby space, at least you can fit a phone. Okay, pretty alright. And then above here, you have 2 halogen lights. And then here in the back, you have another dome light over here. Forgetting to turn that on. And then here's sun visor, vanity mirror. I think this has a light, so check out my quick look review too. It's since this is covered in plastic. Don't extend sadly, but very thick sun visor. Very good on that. And then the seats here too are all leather with red stitching all around, and it is very soft. And look how much bolstering there is. Since this being a Honda, it tends to lean more on the sportier side of things. So yeah, that's about here in front of this all new Honda City RS. Let's check out the rear seats. So this is the rear of the Honda City RS. So here in the door card, same like the ones in front. You have the plastic and then leather here with red stitching for your elbow, and then smaller cubby spaces, cup holders on either side. A thin motor jack will just fit. And then here in the middle, you have 2 air conditioning vents, 2 12-volt sockets, and then here you don't have a map pocket behind the driver's seat, but at least you have one on the right side. And then here you have a central armrest with 2 cup holders, one small one big one. A water jug will just fit. And then the seats here are still leather like the ones in front, and then very soft to sit in, very comfortable too. So too, like with the pre-facelift model, the space here is excellent, one of the best in class, I must say. Feet room, knee room is infinite. However, though, my headroom is just about alright. I am 5'4" by the way, so small adults and kids will be fine here in the back. I think 6-footers, I think just around the 6 foot will just be fine here in the back. So if I sit here in the middle, yeah, it's a little bit softer to sit here than the left and right side of the seat. Same case with the pre-facelift model. And then you have a transmission tunnel. It's very thin. You can put your feet wherever you want. So that's about it here with this Honda City RS facelift model. So this RS model costs 1,128,000 pesos. So it's already above the 1,100,000 peso mark. However, though, you are getting a lot for your money with the sporty looks, the driving dynamics. I know this will drive more or less the same with the pre-facelift model, and as well the safety of this. So the entire Honda Sensing suite is available throughout the entire city variants. Where else can you get the range with the complete set of the safety suite? So I recommend any model of the Honda City, since yet again it's available with Honda Sensing throughout. So personally, I would pick this, of course, the RS. Sadly, yet again, my nitpick, there's no more manual transmission available already. So my choice will be the City RS since it has all the sporty goodies already. So yeah, that's about it here with this Honda City RS. I'd like to thank again Honda Cars Green Hills, Sir Viel, and Miss Judith for making this walk-around reviews possible. So stay tuned for the full test drive review of this all-new Honda City RS. So once these are already available in any dealerships, I will definitely shoot it immediately. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with the test drives of this all-new Honda City and the all-new Honda Brio. Bye-bye.